this is section 6.1 from your book, Exponential Growth and Decay. Let me, 6.1. All right. So the equation I wanted you guys to know was y equals ab to the x. And if you remember, a, if it's negative, it's going to face down. But right now, we're going to only worry about a being positive. So in this problem, b is 2. In this problem, b is 1/2. A for both of them is 1. Don't worry about that. Okay, this one. If b is greater than 1, it is always a growth. So this one is a growth. Here, if b is between 0 and 1, it is always a decay. Okay, so let's look at some problems. What's b in this problem? 4. A is 1. What's b in this problem? 2/3. What's b in this problem? 0.25, which is a quarter. What's b in this problem? 1.5. Okay, so now let's go back. Is this number greater than 1? So it is a growth. Is this number greater than 1? No. So it is a decay. Is this number greater than 1? No. So it is a decay. Is this number greater than 1? Yes. So it is a This is example 2 on page 298. And they have an equation here for the value of your car in thousands of dollars that can be approximated with this formula. And it's in thousands of dollars. T is the number of years since it was new. Okay, what's A in this problem? Okay, this is what this means. That means that it's 25,000. You bought the car for 25,000 brand new. That's how much it was initially. Now, what's B in this problem? 0.85. From logic, when you buy a brand new car, most cars, I'm not talking about like classic cars, you buy a brand new 1910 Model T. I'm not talking about that. What happens after you buy that car with the value of the car? It drops very quickly. So, is this a growth or a decay? It's a decay. How else do you know it's a decay besides logic? This number is less than 1. That's another way. So, A says tell whether the model represents growth or decay. It's decay, and if you want to say why, B is less than 1. Because B is 0.85. Okay, identify the annual percent of increase or decrease in the value. Write down these two formulas. One is for growth and one is for decay. So here's how you know the difference. If you notice, the growth, you're adding to the 1. The decay, you're subtracting from the 1. All right, A in both of them is your initial amount. It's what you started with. So Y in both of these is what you're going to end up with, your ending value. So look at growth for a second. A is my initial amount. Let's say I started at 100 pounds, like I said. I'm going to grow at a certain rate. And that rate is always annually. T stands for time in years. Same thing. What your ending value will be, what your initial was, This is your decay since it's subtraction, and t is your time in years. Okay, so now I'm going to go back. It's a 1. I'm going to go back to this. Give me a minute. Okay, let's go back to this one. It says, identify the annual percent increase or decrease. So, was it an increase or was it a decrease? It was a decrease. Okay, so what was the annual percent increase or decrease? Well, I know that I started off with 1. So 1 minus 0.85. So what's my decrease? What percent? 15%. Good. Okay. Then it says, estimate when the value of the car will be 8,000. How much did the car start off being? 25,000. Okay, so watch how we're going to do this. Okay. I'm going to use this formula up here. 8,000 equals 25,000. Oh, I should just leave that as 8. Times 0.85 to the t.